Oh, now we staying outside, coach. It might be the last weekend inside, but we gonna stay out till as long as we can.
My mom gave me vitamins because I'm sick.
You never know what days it's gonna be good. We might have one weekend. We might have one day on the weekend. It might rain Sunday. So from this day on, like today, like I want y'all to go hard as possible. Like the hardest y'all could go. Push yourself. Like the hardest you ever push yourself. Y'all go. Don't get me wrong. Y'all push yourself every weekend. I appreciate that. But today, I need y'all to like be on top of be on it. Y'all can do that for me?
Yeah.
Like everybody. And if you see somebody else that's not working like that, y'all need to push them too. There's a lot of leaders out here, but y'all acting like y'all scared to be leaders. You gotta have heart to be a leader. I mean, if you a leader and you feel like you're a leader, show it. So some of these kids out here, they respect you. A lot of y'all don't respect each other. Y'all all pretty much at the same level. Nobody better than nobody. Y'all all got weakness.
Look, I have a bag.
Just do that for me.
Yeah, bro.
My name is Jason. I'm from Bridgeport. Like, are all y'all all from Bridgeport? Everybody from Bridgeport?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm from Bridgeport too. I grew up on the east side and on the east end. Grew up playing anywhere you could think of out here. Give me the Taylor Center, the YMCA where Nels when I was a kid used to bust my ass every day. Dead serious, like that, but it makes you tougher, yo. So if there's anybody out here, I see some guys are bigger than the other guys. Little guys, don't be scared to go at a big man. Go at him, right at his chest. He's just the same person as you.
Makes it better.
He gonna, well, guess what? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. So if you knock him down, it's gonna look a lot crazier than if he knock you down. But to get to myself, like I said, I grew up on the east side, playing basketball everywhere you could think of. I grew up around Coach L's nephew. Went to the same school for elementary school and high school. I'm just a little bit older than him. I went to Kobe Cathedral. I played my freshman year. And the next 3 years after that, not gonna lie to you, I sat the bench. I sat the bench for 3 years at Kobe. I was on the roster, didn't get in, not even on my senior. I had a uniform on, did not get in the game. Tough, but I didn't miss a practice. In 4 years of high school, I think I missed 2 practices total. One of them was because I had a deaf in the family, and I still came to practice the next day. But only because I knew where I wanted to be at the end. I was like, all right, I might not be playing here, I might not be ready right now, but at some point, I'm gonna keep working, I'm gonna keep going to the Y, playing against the older dudes, working on my game, and then go to practice. And at some point, when my time comes, I'm gonna be ready. I was small. My freshman year, I was 5 foot, 80 pounds. Some of y'all probably bigger than that right now, and in 6th grade, right? By my senior year, I was 5'8", maybe 100 pounds, 110 pounds soaking wet. Now I'm 6'1", 170. After high school, I just kept working. I got into a junior college, Division I junior college, Monroe College in New Rochelle, New York, 45 minutes from here. I went there. They had 13 players on scholarship that year. So what was I gonna do? Waste a year and just sit the bench again? College, you only get your 4 years of eligibility. So you gotta be smart. You gotta pick the best place for you. Not the best place that say, oh, you the best player in the world, I'm gonna give you everything. You gotta pick the best place for you, where it's gonna help you. So I went to a school and I realized I wasn't gonna play. They had 3 guys coming back from injury from the year before, so they redshirted. And I wasn't gonna have a chance. I went to the first day of tryouts. I saw it happening. I got my practice jersey. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna get better somewhere else. So I ran cross country my first year in college. Went to national championships for cross country. I knew I'm a shooter. That was to tell you, I've been shooting my whole life since I was short. I could always shoot a jump shot. And if I can't get tired because I'm running cross country, who's gonna stop a shooter that can't get tired? I'm either gonna run off a screen, I'm gonna come off the dribble, because I can handle the ball, and I'm not gonna get tired. So I used that towards basketball. Everything I did was basketball related because I knew that's what I wanted to do. I made some bad decisions. I was out of Monroe College after my freshman year. Came back home. Bridgeport, we got what? A lot of things we could get into. I got a job at the YMCA. Best thing that ever happened in my life. I was in the YMCA every morning before I had my shift. Every time after I got off work, I was in there just working. The older dudes, Nels, TJ Jones, Marvin Owens, all legends from Bridgeport, Terrell Teller. These dudes, Nate Campbell.
Yes, sir.
They was killing me every day. Nate, 6 o'clock in the morning, was throwing the ball at me like I was a grown man. Like I was 35 years old. He's I don't know if y'all know Coach Nate, but Nate is
That's who King remind me of.
cock diesel, and he's just launching it at me. He's
He a
saying,
trainer
don't
now.
He'll be out here
be
soon.
scared of it, catch it.
Yep.
Catch it, catch it.
It's right.
Every day, every day, every day. So I just kept working. I got into Gateway. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try and make my dream. I wanted to play basketball. I always want to play basketball like most of y'all.
Where's Gateway at?
Gateway's in New Haven, 15 minutes away from me. It's a junior college. It's
And I know the
junior
coaches.
College, but guess what? You can get somewhere else from there if you don't got nowhere else to
Yes,
go.
you can.
So I ain't have nowhere to go. Went to Gateway. Coach didn't know who I was. I signed up for school on the first day of school. So literally, everybody already had classes. They have been doing summer workouts with the team. I signed up on the first day of school, and I walked in the coach's office with John Taylor. Remember
Yeah.
John? Also from Bridgeport, was already on the team. And John goes, Coach, this is my boy Jay. He's gonna be on the team this year. Coach was like, I don't know this kid. He's got to come to tryouts. You're not gonna tell me who's on the team. I said, no problem, Coach. When's tryouts? He said, we got workouts tonight. You got your stuff? I said, no. He said, well, if you don't make it there tonight, then I don't know what to tell you. I didn't have a car. I was in New Haven. I got my ass on the train.
Yep.
Right after class, came back to Bridgeport, went to the Y, worked out with them for an hour, got back on the train and went to tryouts because I wanted to be there. So every day I took the train every morning to school. I walked to Gateway from the train. I walked back home on the east side from the train. Every night after practice, getting home 11:30, 12 o'clock because I made the team for the whole year. After that, I wasn't in school anymore. Once again, I succumbed to trying to be cool at home, trying to be with my friends. Until I got that awakening, working at the Y again, seeing these dudes, seeing the dudes that I grew up around, looking up to, making it. It may not be in the NBA, but you know what? They're playing in Europe. They're playing in South America. They're doing something with basketball, and that's all I ever wanted. So what I do, I'm back in the gym. Nails, big part of somebody that helped me a lot. I did not know how to shoot a floater. I was a small guard, and I couldn't shoot a floater. He probably for, I want to say maybe a week straight, ain't let me shoot nothing else but a floater. At the Y, just me and him. Shoot a floater. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need this. Thanks to Nels, that became one of my better shots. Eventually, just to not give y'all the longest story, I kept working. Nobody believed me. Nobody thought I could do it. I wasn't getting burned in high school. When I played in junior college, I was on the team, and I didn't get a ton of burn. When I got in, I made sure I scored. But I wasn't the star player. But I just kept working. After that, I was able to go on a trip to Nicaragua to play basketball.
You know what I said?
Nicaragua is in South America.
How far is it?
Central America, South America. It was a 9-hour flight. We stopped in Florida and transferred planes and then went the rest of the way. I was able to go to Nicaragua to play against the Nicaraguan national team. 5 professional games, which meant all those years of me just being by myself working, being in the gym with these dudes, getting my ass bust by the dudes at home that still think they're better than me, that to this day I still think I'm better than, because I always believed in myself. I was able to play professional basketball in another country. After that, I came home and I got affiliated with a semi-pro Filipino team. I've been able to go to Canada twice for national championship. Went to the national championship 2 years in a row. Yes, we lost both years, but I played in the national championship in a semi-pro organization. I was able to go to Nicaragua just because I believed in myself. Once I realized that all I needed was me, that ball, that hoop. It didn't matter if there was a line on the court. It didn't matter if it was like this and I could just dribble. As long as I was putting in the work, I knew I was getting better. That's all that mattered. That was it. Because I wasn't supposed to get anywhere. I didn't make it to the NBA. I didn't make a ton of money. But guess what? I played professional basketball from a kid that sat the bench for 3 years.
In high school.
I was Coach Fo's video guy. Coach Maul probably remembers somebody being at the top of the stands.
I remember that.
With Coach Fo's tripod like this.
Let me get
I
dressed.
wasn't gonna get in the game.
You got plans?
So I was doing that, and I still was able to make it somewhere. But that's because I worked my ass off. But
Yo, let's get dressed. Put your sneakers on. Let's get ready to work. And pay attention to the speaker.
I was a lot smaller too. I was smaller than your pop. I'm taller than him now. Your dad That's serious. You can ask him.
It's like I believe you.
It's the bullying. But that's how you get better. So never be afraid to let somebody work. You know what? If dad's the best player out there right there, guess what? Today I'm going in.
Pay attention.
And I'm right here. I'm not going to say nothing. You might do something to let me get in the face. Nah. Excuse my language, but that. I'm right here. I'm in it. Go ahead. You're going to have to cross me. I have to do something. I'm going to hold you. I'm going to do whatever I got to do to let him know I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to get better. You're going to have to score on me 10 times on me. I'm not going to reach. I know he got to go to strength. I'm going to stay in front of him. Use my language. You got to use what you got. You small, keep that ball down here. But you ain't going to steal it because why? They reach, they might jam their finger on the floor. There's an advantage to everything. There's an advantage to everything. You just got to use what you could do. Don't think about what somebody else could do. Be in your pocket just talking about it. You look at somebody else and say, oh, this kid's been working longer than me, or this kid could dunk, or this kid could do this, and I can't do that. Well, guess what? I bet you there's 2 or 3 things that you could do that that kid can't do, right? So you always got to look at it that way. But guess what? He could jump high, so I'm crafty around the rim. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get him to jump, and now I'm going to just finish right around his dumb ass. Because you keep jumping for what? Shot fake, oh, lean into him, foul. I'm going to hit 2 free throws. Now I got 4 points. And he done jumped 3 times. So now he's tired, and I'm just getting cooked. It's just about being smart, yo. Using what these dudes are giving you. Basketball is so simple. It's so simple, but you have to be dedicated, and you gotta put the work in. You can't just think it's gonna be given to you. That's where I messed up. I thought because I thought I was good, somebody was gonna tell me I was good. That wasn't the case. I had to work hard to just get a little bit. I didn't make a lot of money. I didn't go somewhere big. But just to get a taste of it, best experience in my life was going to Nicaragua. Best thing that ever happened. But I had to work so hard just to break through.
Speaking of working hard, I got the Venus out here. They got gyms to be invited to. We ain't have that back then. We had to watch.
Not at all.
How many days was we in there out of 7 days of the week?
7. Maybe
Sunday,
8, because we was
Saturday,
in there 2-3 times a day.
Monday, Tuesday, Friday, maybe not Friday, maybe Friday.
I was in there because I worked night shift.
He worked it.
I was working out in the morning.
But what the chances he had, like he in the gym. Some people, I'm gonna go to work, I'm going home, I don't feel like shooting around. He in the gym, on the clock, putting up shots. Y'all gotta take that advantage, man. If y'all want it, y'all gotta
It don't
hard
you
work.
don't need a gym though. It could be anything. It could be the hoop in your yard.
Exactly.
At your crib.
Like as a
Like,
kid,
I know a lot of y'all
growing
be
up
at
on the east side, we had
home
nowhere to go. I
and y'all
dead
play the
ass
game.
would shovel the snow out my backyard, a little spot, just so I could shoot. Like, if you want it, you gonna go get it. However you guys get it, yo. It don't matter what it takes. You gonna do it.
You always
Gonna
gotta
do it.
remember, somebody else be working hard while you probably chilling. I don't feel like getting up.
While you're not working, somebody else is working hard.
Look how
now-
early y'all was here, right? See how early y'all got here?
Everybody
See what time they got here?
sleeping. After I leave here, I'm gonna go. I got a training session to do.
A lot of kids
Mhm.
out here, man.
I'm
That's
going
why I
to do
appreciate the
I'm
time.
going to do a clinic as soon as I leave here in Weston.
But he said, yo, I'm
So
gonna
it's a
come
different
through.
demographic
He said, I'm gonna
of
come
kids.
through and holler at him.
He
Even
did
though I
have
got
to
the
ask me
training
twice.
session.
Coach Martin had to ask me twice. I said, when are you out here? He said, we're out here Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to 1 or whatever it was. I said, no problem. You wrote me what? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
And I realized who he was. At first, I thought he was somebody else. Now I know exactly who he is.
That's my boy.
Hard worker, man.
It's like one of my brothers, man.
Hard worker, man.
Because I seen him come up. I seen him
Hard worker.
before he even had a job. So
Yeah,
now,
I was
he a
probably
family
like
man.
13 when he met me. I got a daughter now. Like I said,
Doing his thing.
He seen it. I hadn't seen him in a while, but we speak when we can through Facebook, stuff like that. And like, man, these dudes out here, everybody that y'all work out with, even the ones that came late, y'all family. Bridgeport, dead serious. It's different when you go somewhere else and you tell them you from here.
It's different.
A lot of people either gonna say, "Where is that? What the hell is that?" Or they gonna be like, "Oh, where are you from here? How you get here?
Respect that.
How you get here?"
You know about them.
I went to Nicaragua and met somebody that knew what Bridgeport was. I lived in Santa Monica, California for a year and was standing at the pier with a Bridgeport Bluefish jersey on. And someone walked up to me and said, "Are you from Bridgeport? This is awesome. I never saw somebody else that was from here. I'm from Milford." Like people, they either know where you're from and they gonna wonder how you got somewhere, or they gonna say, "Who the hell are you?" You just gotta show them.
Here's the
Only
thing,
way
it
to show
takes
'em
hard,
is
it
you
takes
gotta
hard
put
work
the
to get
work
out
in.
of here.
You gotta put the
Takes
work in.
hard
That's
work.
what it means. Like how'd you get here? It's because damn, we know how tough Bridgeport is.
Get
We
out
know
of
it.
That's what it really is.
Like, all could have got caught up. I done got, like I said, you know, I didn't always make the right choice. I got trouble a couple times. Y'all gotta get trouble. Y'all learn from us. The ones that didn't get there, y'all do better. Y'all work harder than we did. Like I said, I worked my ass off. So if you want to work harder than I did, you better be out here every single rep acting like you getting guarded by LeBron or something. Cause I was working. I was working. They would bust my ass and I was coming right back. Nails, come on. Come on. You ain't got stuff to do this time. Let's go. What up? What up? Come on, come on. All day, yo, just work, work. That's the only thing I can tell y'all, man. Work. Work. If you want to play basketball, if you want to do anything else in life, you want to be a doctor, anything, it's going to take work. No matter what you want to do, it's going to take work. Your parents will tell you that. They got to go to work every day to do what? Provide for y'all. You want to provide for yourself, you got to work. You got to work.
Coach Eddie was around that time too. Don't get it twisted. Eddie was in that same era. He was at Curio Rec getting it in. Same era.
I graduated from Kobe in 2007, so I might look still a little young in the face, but I'm 31 years old now, so it was a lot of years of just working. That first time I went pro, I was 27. 27? I've been playing basketball since I was 5 years old. It's 22 years of working, waiting. You never know what's gonna happen. It could be tomorrow, it could be 10 years from now. Just gotta work.
Oh, it's gonna snow. Where you come from? It's gonna snow.
Listening to me, I know
If you serious, it starts today. Excuse me, Jason. If you serious, it starts today. Get dressed, yo. I haven't seen you in 4 months.
But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your coaches, man, and just continue to work hard for them. I see y'all working. I'm on Facebook. I'm Mars posting all the time. Those nails. I see all the videos. I see y'all getting better without y'all even knowing that somebody else sees y'all getting better. The ones that are here consistently. So just continue to do so, man. Just work hard, get better, so that one day you could be the person standing right here talking to the next group of kids that's trying to get better like you.
Powerful.
That's what it's all about.
Clap it up.
Anybody got questions? Anybody got questions? Go ahead.
You still work at YMCA?
I don't. The YMCA, they had closed it down a while ago. I stopped working there shortly before that. And I had a couple other jobs. Getting older, you know, you want to build a better career, you want to make more money. So I wasn't there anymore, but I worked there for 6 years.
Are you a basketball coach?
Am I a basketball coach? Yes, I am. Last year, I coached 8th grade boys in Weston. Right now, like Coach Marr, I train kids in Weston as well. So a lot of the kids that I had on my 8th grade team last year, I used to train kids when I worked at the Y as well. So yes, I do a lot more shooting-based stuff. Like I said, I'm a shooter, so I focus on a lot of the shooting-based stuff. I have an analogy for shooting, which is called the shipping box analogy. So if you guys ever see me and want to ask questions about that, or if you ever even want to just talk about anything, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You can shoot me a DM. I'm always available to answer questions from people. So on Instagram, JJ1, JAE, the number 1. You can always just, like I said, reach out, man. I'm always here. Anybody else? Any questions?
Any questions?
All right, clap it up, yo. Middle of the court. Let's get a picture real quick, Brother Jay.